stream.
It's hit die plus Constitution. Um, so as you did this combat and you were able to actually be victorious, shockingly, not gonna lie, I thought you were dead. Because Lynx was down to 2 HP
Yep.
and the other
Mhm.
3 were unconscious. But somehow you won. So,
Yeah, Timmy would have taken care of it.
yeah, Timmy would have Timmy would have finished him off, right? With his 300 yards away. um, but as you guys finished your combat, you were looking around, spectating the area, getting your feet back under you. Some of you were waking up as what is needed for when you almost die. Um, and as you look up, you see a large Twee or Trent um, crawling out from behind where the were rats were. Uh, this Trent has its mouth roped shut with stakes and rope, holding its mouth closed. You can tell that its legs were binded together with a strong rope. It was able to break its arms free from what you can gain from the scraps of rope along it and the really bad indents into the bark. You can tell that this Trent has been here for a long time. Um, as you
Okay.
sit and gather from it, you can tell that these were rats where they created their nest. Yikes!
Oh
I
my
hate this fucking
god.
thing.
Yikes!
What the fuck?
Um, ow.
What
Okay.
happened?
He gained 3 HP. He had a
Oh.
D12 and he rolled a nat 1.
Oh.
Oh god. Okay. Sorry, that hurt me. God,
Yeah,
that hurt me a lot.
yeah. Imagine me.
Yeah,
I'm trying to figure
it's
out
gonna hurt you a lot.
level up shit
Um,
because I'm still figuring.
Also, how much HP, XP do we get?
Everyone gained 760. That's why you rolled the hit die because you should be at level 3 now, if I remember correctly.
How many spells should I have?
I'm not certain. That'd be a you question.
No, I mean like how
Um,
many can I get? I'm just wondering. Like,
how many what can you get?
nothing. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Um, but as this Trent walks out or crawls out, it looks at you, reaching out its arm as what it looks like to have fallen unconscious. It has been gnawed at by these were rats for a long period of time. You can tell that this Trent has been put through many things over the past few years. From what you're gathering, there's even fungus and stuff growing on the rope. You can tell that this Trent has been tied up and tortured for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
But as it reaches out to you, it does fall unconscious. Its limbs hitting the ground, bark and vines falling off of it. The few leaves that are still on its body began to fall and float down to the ground. What do you do?
Uh,
I manage my HP while other people are figuring out what to do.
Fair enough. And as you guys are sitting there, this dead silence inside the forest, you can feel a lot of tension in the air. And now things are starting to smell because of all these diseased were rats and multiple dead humans and orcs.
how do I get?
Um,
Wait, what? Do I roll one hit die, like 1d8 then for me?
you can roll your hit die plus your Constitution modifier.
Actually, you
Uh,
know what? I don't think I can do anything. Pretty sure I'm still knocked the fuck out.
Everyone has been stabilized. If you wish to wake up, say you were knocked out unconscious, which I just think is Rusty and Nero right now.
I think I might. I think. Wait, I'm pretty sure I'm up.
Yeah. Either way, just roll a Constitution saving check to wake up, Nero.
What's my
Yeah.
constitution?
So you would wake up. You're a little groggy because you got hit pretty hard multiple times. you're just waking up, sort of getting your head, like you're getting back your brain back together, basically, as it rocks around. Um, this whole situation has done a lot on you. You are very much dizzy, feeling a little bit nauseous, but you are awake and now able to move around.
All right. I guess I'll just slowly make my way over to this Trent.
Yeah. And
Mm.
when you were, and by the way, for you, you didn't know the Trent was coming out. You just opened your eyes and now there's a Trent there.
Hmm. I mean, the only
Uh,
Trent we met so far were friendly, so I'm gonna just go see. I'm gonna just walk over and just go
Yeah.
see what's up with him.
Upon going up, are you checking his health? Are you checking the area? Are you checking if he has stuff on him?
I mean, I'm just checking if like how
Check,
hurt
check a
how
secret
hurt he is.
stash for more potions.
Yeah. You know what? Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to piss him off. I'm
He
kind of
gets
hurt.
cold anyways.
So what do? His legs are bound. His mouth is bound shut. Um, in
Walk away,
tremendous
yeah,
pain.
yeah.
His his mouth is bound shut. Like what? It's like wired together.
It's rope, basically. Think of like when you do, I don't know if you've done much tree limbing, but sometimes you'll do tie-offs and where you put a big, almost like a 9-inch stake into the side of the tree, and then you use that to tie the branch off so it doesn't hit stuff. Basically, think they have done that multiple times up and down his mouth, bounding and forcing and basically tying
Stitching it
his
right.
mouth. Yeah, it's like stitching his mouth shut, but with rope because of him being such a large creature.
All right, I'll grab one of my javelin and like kind of climb on him to try to cut the ropes, make him able to talk.
Yeah, just roll
Yeah,
a strength
help.
check. He is unconscious at this moment, but because he's not moving, you can roll a strength check with advantage. It's not really gonna matter now. As
I'll do
you
that
get
later.
up on his back, or on him, you're able to cut the rope. It sort of fraying off, and you can see his mouth open a bit as he's laying down on the ground, still unconscious. Um, but with those stakes in him, you can tell they're driven in all the way, probably into his mouth. But he is now able to open and close his mouth again.
Fantastic.
Uh, are we? Wait, do we? How much HP do we? Wait, I'm trying to think.
What?
I'm just trying to think of fucking what I. You know what? Just forget it. I completely fucking forgot
Wait,
what I was gonna say.
since I got stabilized, how much HP am I supposed to have?
You were stabilized, but you also got a healing potion, if I remember correctly.
I don't
Yeah,
remember how
should have
much it
been
was.
whatever healed from that.
Oh yeah, I got 414, so 9.
And could everybody just type in your max HP and current HP for me, just inside the chat?
Current HP is that's fine.
Okay. Wow, y'all were dying. And that's after you leveled up.
Yep. I
God.
only got fucking 2 health.
Wait, mine
Rude.
went to 10. I was at 6. Mine went to 10 as I'd managed my HP. Is that normal?
Wait, what?
What do you mean?
Oh,
Like,
because
I'll
no,
go
because you
Yeah,
got
you
so
gain
you
max HP, you gain current
Yeah,
HP as well.
if you
Yeah.
level up, it gives you HP.
So should I be at 6 or 10?
You should be at 10.
Okay.
If when you got it, you gained 4 additional HP, then you should be at 10.
Right, okay.
9 out of 30. Rin
Got
is...
I wait. Just in case, can I cast Spare the Dying on him? On the tree?
If you would like to go over and cast Spare the Dying, you can do so.
I cast. Okay, I do that. There's no roll for that. It's just kind of like I do it.
Yeah. You cast the cantrip. I thought there was a roll. I thought it was a wisdom roll.
Well, it doesn't say one in here.
Okay. Well then, cool. Basically, you cast it. It now, you can tell that it's soothed, and he seems to be in a much more still sleep than he was before, where he seemed to be heavily breathing, obviously in a lot of pain. He is a little more stabilized, one could say.
Uh, should we try and wake him up?
I don't know if I predicted your hydrate or you predicted my drinking water. As you redeemed hydrate, Ramori, I had started
Yeah.
drinking water. That was weird as hell. um, say that again.
I was just like asking the party if we should try and wake him up.
Sure, you have fun with that.
All right, then I try
His
to.
legs are still bound.
Can I free his legs real quick and then try and wake him up?
Do you have a sharp object on you?
I have a dagger.
I need you to roll a strength check with advantage because he's not moving. Good thing it's with advantage. That would have been so
Oh
fucking
my
funny.
God.
You do loosen the ropes enough to where they snap. It puts a bit out of you. You for sure. As you cut down into it, you feel the thread sort of cutting back, but your dagger's not the sharpest thing on the planet, and you're just able to
Mhm.
finally just get it to cinch off and cut.
Uh,
Everyone else spectating this, Pills was a lot more graceful when he cut the rope.
I'm sorry, I don't have very many fucking strength points.
I'm just sitting over here, just like sharpening my talons.
um, I go to wake up the Trent.
Got it. And just so you know, there are two large stakes in both of his legs that they tied the rope around, and there is about 8 over his mouth.
Oh, so he can't wait. Can he talk yet?
You can, yeah, he can because the
Yeah,
rope
cut.
has been cut off. There's also a 1 stake in both arms from what you're assuming the rope that bound his arms together used
Yeah.
to be. You try and wake him up, you said?
Well, it's either that or take out all the stakes. I would say wake him up first.
Okay.
Those sticks are probably gonna be a pain in the ass to get out anyways.
Yeah.
As you how do you do it?
Well, I mean,
How the fuck
Pills
do
is
you
already
wake up
over
a
there, right?
tree?
Pills is already over there. I'm sure the stench of Pills
Yeah.
over there right now.
I
turn around and turn
I
around
waft Pills'
javelin.
stench over towards him.
Uh,
Yeah.
Right.
I'm kidding.
I want everyone to roll a charisma check.
Wait, charisma save or charisma check?
A charisma check. Also, I want everyone to roll a perception check.
I am very
Let's see.
charismatic.
You're also a piece of shit.
This is my charisma. And what the fuck's said perception, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So out of everybody,
Oh wait,
Rin-
fucking Pills rolled a
Oh.
fucking nat 20.
So out of everybody, Rin smells the worst.
Fuck.
Oh.
I smell like cherries.
VO, the very smell of VO makes you smile.
Oh my
I mean, who wouldn't smile smelling a pussy?
Wow.
I mean,
Toxic.
Oh my god.
Actually, you know what? That's a fucking
Um,
lie. Fucking Lynx is the one that fucking ditched us.
Yep.
But as a couple of you just aren't really paying attention, you don't really notice much. You're more focused on the Trent, obviously. A couple of you do notice that there is bleeding coming out of those stakes, and
Do
you
trees bleed? Sorry, go ahead. Talking to
it's
myself.
sap. Sap is actually
Okay.
like tree blood, basically. And trees do have. Yeah. Anyway, you do notice like sap coming out of the holes where the stakes are. After loosening up on the rope, you can tell that the sap is coming out a little more, probably because it's now uncinched. It's loosening up. And then Pills, because of this scary roll, as Pills is sitting there, sort of sitting on top of this Trent after cutting the rope, he notices, or you notice out of the corner of your eye in the distance, off to the right, you just notice a pair of eyes watching you from a ways away. You can feel the presence look over. You see a person watching you in the tree. You can't quite make out who it is, but they then dash. As soon as you catch them, you just hear a slight giggle and then dashing out to the north.
I
Oh,
had I had
you
chills
just
just
you just see
going
two
up and down my goddamn body.
you just see two oval white eyes
Oh my
instead of
god, like
pupils. And
Log
all you hear is
Horizon, like that.
no,
The
and
fucking
then
glasses.
all you hear is and then
No, not Vicky.
You just hear, boy, hiya, pal. Just all of a sudden run straight north. No, you hear a sinister, evil giggling. You're not sure what to make out of the giggling.
Just turn around and go, hey, let's go south.
South is
The
where we came from.
encampment, and the encampment that you're looking for is to the north.
Yeah, so it's
Oh
just
Yes,
god,
yeah.
what the fuck was that?
That basically imagine that, but in a more higher pitched feminine voice. Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
That's
So
actually
pretty much-
perfect.
so you're fucking Majora.
Yeah, think of Majora's Mask.
Okay,
That
well,
kind of giggle as it jumps north. Exactly.
back
Who's
to waking
doing
up the.
that?
It's Romari.
it's
I
me,
bet.
Oh.
I can be your voices.
But yeah, that just imagine that voice as you see it dash north.
All right, back to
So
trying
I
to
just
wake
pretty
up the
much just turn,
tree. Or Nero, you
I
go.
just
Oh,
turn over
I
to their group and I go, any of you guys heard that?
Heard
I
what?
will also mention that you did see something fall from the tree when they jumped. But yes,
Ah.
keep going.
Uh, Rain turns to
No
Pills
one
like.
else saw it except for Pills.
Heard what?
Still gonna ask.
Okay.
Somebody can lie.
Back with the bondage ent.
What?
Bondage ent.
I
No.
forgot about that.
Uh, where are we? I'm so confused.
Don't you worry
we're
about
trying
it.
to
Don't
we're trying
worry
to
about
wake
it.
up the Trent.
Well, I'm like, you know what?
Well-
I'm gonna just jump off because if that fucker wakes up, I don't want to be on top of it.
Oh wait, you're on top of it.
Sounds
That's
good.
a good idea.
You just hop right down. It's not they're not moving. It's not difficult. You're able to just sort of pop right down.
Okay.
How do you?
How does anybody Pills or no, not Pills, Rin turns to the group. Does anybody know how to fucking wake up a Trent?
I gotta try to piss
Huh?
on it.
You're gonna piss on the Trent.
Like-
I could try.
I would not recommend doing that.
Just give it a
I
good
mean,
few solid
does anyone
slaps.
have any water on them? I don't know if water would work. We're
Let
in
me check my
planet of
inventory
dormancy.
real quick.
I got booze.
Slap the tree.
Our winters here in Minnesota are long and very cold.
I just walk over to the train and I just pour booze in its mouth.
Is that actually what you do?
Yeah, why not?
Oh god.
As you go down to it and you pour this alcohol in its mouth, you can tell it's unable to really drink it, but some of it does get in its mouth, and you see, because of the strength of the alcohol that you have on you, it sort of shakes him a little bit. He has like a little bit of a not a shiver per se, but it like jolts him a little bit, and he sort of like starts moving his head around. um,
What the fuck?
God damn it, Rory.
That's some good shit.
It sounds like a
Alright.
fucking trip.
That's some fucking final boss kind of voice. Okay. No,
Does
he
anyone
gets
have a
up.
potion?
Every
he-
time,
We have one
imagine,
more health potion. I don't know who
every
has
time
it.
I have potion.
I imagine the trees talking. I just imagine fucking Maokai.
Oh god.
he gets up. He starts moving his head around. And he's like, "What happened?" And he opens his eyes, or you assume what is his eyes, and he sort of like looks at you guys, and he just, as he's trying to sit back and sit up, not for sure knowing what's going on, um, he's able to just uh sort of get onto his butt and sort of sit and face you guys. And every time he talks, you can see that those stakes in his mouth are making it very hard. And then he just sort of like looks around and grabs like 3 stakes at one time with this branch and just tears them out, tears out the other ones. Um, and then he's like sort of just trying to get the rope and stakes off of him, not saying much. But you can see in his face he has a lot of relief.
So I just ask him, "Who did this to you?"
I feel like we should introduce ourselves first.
Meh. Not that he cares. I think.
Uh,
When do we ever introduce ourselves or ask for introductions?
fair enough.
Are you guys having this whole conversation?
Yes, we are having this whole
Yes,
conversation in front of him.
actually.
He's just sitting. He's sort of sitting there staring at you guys like,
Who the fuck are these people?
you just see him moving his head back and forth as you guys talk, and he's like, "Oh God, I've got a headache." And
Makes two of us.
but he starts standing up, and he's like, he sort of does like a little slight bow without leaning over too much, because you can tell he's not very stable right now.
Yeah.
Wait, I forgot what was the name of the other Trent we met.
Meltzar? Right?
That
Did I put it in the recap? It might be in the
I don't
recap.
think you did, no.
Zelfa. No, that's the other one.
That's Melthazar.
Meltzar. Yeah.
Meltzar.
Melthzar was the Trent Elder, and then Velthor is the
Captain?
Trent that was giving you shit.
No. Okay, no. Okay.
But he looks at you guys, sort of stands up, does this little slight bow, trying to keep it respectful, but at the same time, you can tell he has a raging headache, and you think he might fall over if he tries to do an actual bow to you guys. His bark is creaking and cracking as he stands up, purely just because of how long he hasn't been able to move. You can tell his arms are very badly damaged, that the were-rats had probably been gnawing on them for a long time, so there's vines and bark hanging down off of him, scraps everywhere. And he sort of like looks down at you guys, and he just goes, "Thank you so much. I don't know how long I've been out here. And you can tell he's sort of like losing train of thought. You can tell again he just hasn't been able to relax for who knows how long. For Trent, it's probably not as long as it would be for you guys, of course, because of the life difference. But you can tell he has not experienced living anywhere else for a long time. But he gets down and he just, "Oh God, I need do any of you have water or know where water is?"
I give him like my canteen because I have one of those on me. I said it's not much, but yeah, here.
He looks down and he gives you like a hearty chuckle, like, oh no, it's fine. I'll leave that for you. That's not going to help somebody of my size. But I thank you for your gesture. And you can see his legs suddenly sink down into the ground. Like vines had stretched out from his legs and started sinking into the ground, almost like a root system. And he starts to slowly, you can almost visually see water going through him. He starts to suck the water and moisture out of the ground. Being that this part of the forest is not dead, there is still water available. But as he's sort of doing that, he's like, "Oh, just give me a moment or a day," and he like falls asleep, standing
Okay.
up.
Yeah, okay.
Should we just leave him? And then
We didn't get to ask him his name, did we?
no, we didn't.
No.
I mean,
Whoa,
okay, well, it looks like
honestly-
he's gonna be out for a while.
Well, since he's asleep, I'm gonna just walk over and try to look at the secret compartment on his leg that the other one had.
As you go over there, you do notice there is none. You can tell that whatever the village elder did, it was probably from a prior injury, and he took advantage of it to store hidden goods, or maybe it was something used throughout a war for like messages and such.
Well, like, not interested anymore.
I turn to Pills and go, "Didn't you say you heard something?"
Oh, right. I think we're getting trailed.
Really? From where?
I mean, I don't think you can count that as trailed because they're pretty far ahead of us. Oh, actually, something fell. I'm going to go right here. I'm gonna go try to search what fell from the tree when they left.
I go with. Should we all make
As you
okay.
do, go over there and then roll a perception check.
Everyone?
Yeah.
Yep.
Everybody who goes over.
That's a garbo roll.
I got an okay-ish roll.
Got an 18.
I need a fuck.
Well, being that only one of you needed to succeed and you all succeeded, basically.
No, I did. I had shit.
No, it was a very low difficulty. You, as you go over, just find on the ground
A human head.
a specific
Paladin.
symbol of interest
Ah,
on a piece
yay.
of paper. This
Even
piece
worse.
of paper sort of just, it's inconspicuous at first, but it is on the ground, and there is blood splattered on it. Take that with what you may.
Is it
Uh,
fresh blood?
It is fresher blood.
Fresh-ish.
It's not brand new, but it is on the fresh side. It's not quite coagulated or anything or dried. It's pretty fresh. Where it's from, you're not sure.
Alright, so I just grab it and just turn towards Brian and I go, well, whoever you're chasing, we're gonna run into them if we keep going north. So what do we do?
Rin takes the papers and just says, "Well, let's head north. We're heading to that encampment anyway to take that out."
Hey, yo, Timmy, you little shit, you coming?
Timmy's just been sitting there eating a ration, just like watching you guys like, oh, yes, let's go north.
Just fucking eating next to the corpses.
He's just sitting there eating. You can tell, like before, Timmy has been in battle before.
At first he was terrified. Now he just doesn't give a shit anymore.
Well, he's terrified of. You can tell from what you've experienced so far. Roll an everybody roll
Insight?
an insight. Yeah,
Yeah.
insight checks. I'm actually curious on that.
13.
How much will you
Yep.
know?
So
Not a lot.
And then,
Not a lot.
so, sorry, 1 second. Where'd my shit go?
You've got a -1.
It's because I assume your wisdom is low.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm a drunk. Of course, my wisdom's gonna be low.
Oh, I get to rip out the dice.
Aha.
Because you don't get
The
to see
special
my roll,
dice?
bitches. Bitches.
Oh,
Yeah,
fuck.
Well, while
fine,
this
yeah.
is happening, I make my way back over to the tree and I find some flexible twigs on the ground and make a little heart and just hang it off one of the branches on his hand.
Aw. I
Uh,
take the note and like put it in like my sack. Like my
Zach.
ruck.
I take the note and I just roll it and just smoke it. What? Why?
Okay. So, Vio and Rin both can sort of tell that Timmy has been through battle multiple times. But he does have a fear of getting hit, which might be why whenever you guys are in a battle, he uses the bow and he steers away from using his sword. You can tell that this has been a very scary situation for him because now he's in the unknown without his captain.
I can't wait for Timmy to one day just fucking hit one of us and kill us.
Oh my god, it's gonna happen.
It's gonna hit one of you guys, just fucking die. Actually, he
Yeah,
already
that's
hit one of
what
you. Didn't he hit one of
Did.
you last session?
I think he hit you.
I thought he only missed.
No, he
one,
didn't.
Did he?
He didn't hit us, and he didn't hit us last session. I think he hit. I don't know.
There's my
Yeah, I'm
guys.
pretty sure he missed, but I don't think he hit anybody.
Yeah. Oh well. I guess we're continuing heading
Music
north
stopped.
up this way.
I heard you. Yeah.
I mean,
You guys are just heading north?
Yeah.
ish.
Okay, so you guys just sort of continue north. Are you guys
We're going. Yeah, this way.
you guys what about Vio?
He's coming with us. He just went back to make like a fucking heart and hang it off a branch.
As you guys come out, you just notice this sort of open area. But you do notice there's blood trails leading off into the woods towards where the giggling was.
Huh.
Yeah, you could probably just do this now.
Load.
Well,
Yeah, so you
Yeah,
do
last time
notice
we
the
followed
blood.
trails, we fought an ogre.
I guess just follow it.
Whoops.
What are you doing?
I went to drag my token.
But yes, you just notice some blood trails. They're going around, and then you do notice on the ground, off in the distance, two discombobulated bodies.
Huh.
These two bodies have holes in the back, that lead towards a missing heart.
let's go dance with them.
I walk up to the blood trail. I kneel down on the ground.
I
Pick it
fall
up.
to
I
here.
put my finger and my index finger and my thumb, and I bring it up and I look at it and I like squish my finger and my thumb together, just like they do on the TV shows.
Hey, Mr.
This is-
Detective, you
this
want to
is
get your
fresh.
ass over here and fucking look at these things?
This is fresh.
You can
Fresh
tell that the blood trails are specifically leading from those two bodies, and what you're assuming is from when their heart was torn out of their chest.
Oh, where are the bodies? Because we can't see them.
They're just both on the ground right in front of you. I could probably
Like,
find
right
a couple
there.
bodies real quick.
It's fine. I've got you. Don't worry about it. I have
Let's
this.
just do this.
Artist Ramori.
Artist rendition of dead bodies.
They're
Yeah.
both they're these two bodies in front of you. Two dead bodies in front of you.
Can I make a perception check into like the forest?
Yeah,
Where
you can
like
make a perception check if you'd like.
perception.
You do notice the two trails where the blood came from. Both of them stop. At the same place, there's a little bit of a pool of blood on where they stopped, off in the distance, and then there's nothing after that.
All right.
Can I try to fucking plunder the bodies, try to find if they got anything on them?
Can you what?
Do they have any other
Investigate the bodies to see if they have like.
The bodies are just like before. They're stripped clean.
And they hit the floor.
You can tell that
They're
both
all-
of their
they are the
weapons,
floor.
both of their weapons were left, but both of the weapons are like really, really shabby, crude, like almost tin swords. You can tell these people have nearly nothing.
Oh, no wonder they died.
Huh. All right.
They're very similar actually in equipment wise to the other group that you got killed.
We got killed. Hell yeah.
Yes, I was wondering if they might have been friends.
It doesn't matter now.
Who
They're dead.
knows?
All right. Let's just continue north.
Hey, you friendlies?
It's a great question, but none of you even checked their bodies. So I mean, one
I
of them
did.
could have been alive.
Take
But
all this
now,
shit.
now we'll never know.
I thought they had holes in them.
I mean, they had their hearts ripped out. Of course, they're dead.
Not a couple of them died in a pretty basic manner.
Oh wait. You're talking
was on
about
the
these
previous
guys. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh no, not the other
Yeah.
guys. The other guy's dead as fuck.
I forgot about that.
I forgot about them as well. But like, okay, let's be honest here.
My javelin, just like poke at them, try to find this if one
Oh.
reacts.
Let's be
forgot.
honest here. If we did manage to wake them up, what would they say? What would they do? They would fucking murder us. It's better just to leave them.
I forgot
mean,
about.
I don't think
honestly-
we're their heroes.
Honestly,
I have a
if
team of
we were
murder
to just like,
hobos.
if we were
Yes.
to just leave unscathed, if we were to just leave unscathed and like one of them would just survive, I would have killed them. No witnesses.
I
So-
forgot about a redemption that I put on my stream.
What
It's
was
called
it?
Cheese.
Oh, jeez.
Jeez.
Oh fuck! I completely forgot, and that scared me.
So, as you guys sort of go through, you have
We should take a long rest before we hit up the camp.
so as you guys go through, you can tell where the blood stops. The paper was a little ways further south around here. You don't know for sure what got there first, but there's a pretty good chance that they're correlated.
Yeah. I mean,
Actually-
last time we saw bodies like this, they were, I guess.
Well, you know what?
I like how this creepy ass music started playing.
My
Yep.
character is not smart, so instead of going back around, I'm gonna just keep going through,
I don't have it open.
just pushing through
There we
forest.
Yeah, we're.
The forest is you guys actually you can put on a strength check.
Oh, do we? Wait. Oh, it's not like it's too thick to like walk through.
Yeah, you guys can push through if you'd want to try.
I just fly over.
Oh, never mind, I can't. Why do we get such shit rolls? Jesus Christ.
I guess I'll try and push through.
Hey, yo.
Okay.
Hey, yo, you got
Who's all trying to push through?
I,
I guess I will.
well, fucking Ramori just flies over.
Hey, Rin, don't you have
upon-
your freaking fire palm thingy? Just burn the fucking
I'm not
forest?
burning down the fucking forest.
Upon looking and trying to push through, you hear the forest makes a lot of noise.
Oh no.
You know
You're
what?
not sure what from. But Clover is able to push through a ways into the forest. You're getting hit by branches and such. Not sure why, because it doesn't seem like you were in their way. But it almost feels like the forest is fighting back.
I just
Alright,
yelled,
cool, I'll
bitch,
just
we're
go
trying to
back.
help.
Yeah, freaking-
I
I'm
guess
drunk, I
Bill's,
don't know any better.
yeah. I'm just gonna walk around, like, the whole way, and then just meet you guys over here.
As you walk around, when you get to about here, so Clover, you're probably about here in the
Actually, you
forest
know
when it
what?
starts fighting back a lot.
You know what? Since I'm here, might as well. I'm gonna go check on them.
It starts to feel very dangerous. You're not sure what's
Oh, I
giving
mean-
you this sense of dread, but if you roll an intimidation check, you can try and continue.
Me? Okay.
No, Well,
Oh.
I'm good getting beat by random ass trees. I'll go back.
okay. So as you guys
I
get
hate fighting
back,
nature. Nature's scary.
you can see as you leave the forest, the depths of the forest, it recloses.
Try to do it fast enough.
It very much feels like the
Jeez.
forest itself is alive.
Jeez.
Do you guys say you're going back around here?
Yeah, well,
since I'm here, I will
Pills
just go
Pills is
around.
checking the bodies to see if
I'll just
anybody
poke
is
them.
actually
I'll
alive.
poke them with my sharp stick, try to see if any of them reacts.
All of them are very dead now.
No.
You can see one of the bodies has moved since when you left.
Can I shoot it in the head with a crossbow?
No, this very first bandit had moved, or not bandit, very first human had moved, and you can tell their arms out like they were reaching for something, and now they're dead.
Okay.
Can I
Oh,
Can
so
I
I'll
just-
walk away.
look through their? Can I like look through their pocket, try to see if they got anything?
You guys are choosing to loot? Yes, you can.
Actually, yeah.
I'm
that's
sorry,
it.
I got very distracted with
Yeah.
stream stuff. I didn't hear what was going on.
We're just looting the bodies now.
Okay, cool.
So, I want you guys.
This is very intense music for body looting.
It's intense body looting.
It's like a fucking Saw theme. It's like. Dun, 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 dun.
So I want all of you. If you guys are just looting all of them, right?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, just checking.
So
if we got anything good on them.
upon collecting up all the bodies, you gained about you guys gained about. Actually, I just realized one of the last things I rolled was like really fucking high. You guys got lucky as shit. You guys gained about 10
Jeez.
gold pieces in total.
Nice.
10?
Ugh.
In total. So
I guess
divided by-
everybody gets 2 then, just to split it up between everybody.
It's just within all of them, you guys got about 10.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna add 2 gold because we're splitting it, I assume.
So wait,
Assuming that means we're
there's
giving
4
two
of
to
us.
Timmy.
So that means
Yeah,
2
does
of
Timmy
us
need
get
any?
1 more.
What?
There's 10
Fuck
of them.
Timmy. Timmy
The-
doesn't
the-
need money.
Timmy
10
is
10
not
divided
at
by
all
4.
interested, actually.
Fuck Timmy.
I'll take 2. You guys.
I'm
Timmy, you
taking
can take
2 as
3.
well.
All right. Well, me and Link's got 3
I'll
then.
take the extra.
Timmy's
Hell
just
yeah.
sort of vibing.
All
He's just
right.
watching the
Yeah.
tree. You can see that Timmy's now down at the tree. His hands sort of like on the tree's leg, like patting him, almost just like making sure he's okay.
Jeez.
He's just patting the trees like he's gonna
So
be
getting
okay.
confused.
Okay.
I just imagine the transfer
no.
strikes out, just Timmy just patting
Sorry.
him. He goes like,
No.
No.
Okay.
well, fuck it. All right. Well, time to go back. Timmy, we're gonna leave you behind.
So
Follow
as
up.
you guys look north, roll a perception check.
Perception. Oh, I fucking nat 20'd it.
Okay.
I know
And
one.
I remember more.
Okay.
I
Okay.
can remember more in that one. That
Nice.
Mori sees that the grass is green. No, he sees that the grass is blue.
So, how do I want to do that? Everyone else roll your rolls for perception.
We all did.
I think we did.
I always get confused because Lynx's is always not.
Different, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm always like staring at it like, wait, where did it begin?
I don't have a way to just roll it like that.
So Rin opens up his eagle eye and sees straight north. Clover and Pills also are seeing this. But Rin sees it in like great detail. Basically, as you look north, the encampment is just north of you guys. You can tell there's
Vio's just distracted by cheese.
Vio sees the grass is blue.
There's a couple of orcs out front of this encampment, but it is very much pushing being within range. If you guys were not focused so hard in seeing long distance, you probably wouldn't have seen the orcs for the most part. It's a long ways away. But if you traveled north, it would not take long to get there.
Okay.
at
In that case, I propose we take a long rest before we start the fight or start
And
to clear out this encampment.
And as you guys look
That does not work.
up there and you're seeing this, Vio, you look and you get distracted because you look to the left into the forest as the forest kind of opens up a little bit. And in the forest, you see your parents tied up, bloodied, and getting dragged further into the forest.
Fuck.
Huh? We all saw that.
Only Vio did.
What was the thing in the bottom right?
I don't know what that thing was.
Yeah, that was
Okay.
weird.
Well,
They
whatever.
are you,
Stuck on my
you,
screen now as well.
you feel like in here they are
Right.
getting currently dragged
see
that?
further and further. Yeah, I see whatever that is.
It's a
Oh,
card.
weird.
It's a card thing.
Keep going. What the fuck? What is going on?
It's a
I don't
card
know.
set.
There's a card set in the macros. I didn't know that would show them for everyone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I
So
don't know how you get rid of these.
as you suddenly feel the presence of a card that says keep going, you look
Oh,
into the forest that opens up, and you
I-
do see what looks like your parents bloodied and getting dragged into the forest.
I don't even say a word, and I just start heading. Like I just start walking over there.
Okay. You
you see
get to
Vio
the
walking off, right?
borderline. You guys can roll perception checks as Vio. You're now at the
I'm rolling
borderline of the forest,
perception.
and you see your mother reach out to you as she's getting pulled and dragged into the forest. What looks like a blood trail on the ground following it.
The rest of us rolled perception to see what was in the forest.
None of you
I mean, I
see
rolled it
much, but
See
you do
what Vio was
see.
doing.
You do see that the forest is opened up slightly in the path of Vio. and Vio is currently staring off into it. Vio can describe how they feel at this moment.
Mother.
Fucking mama's boy, I guess.
Do you call out?
Walk view.
Yeah, I do. Because I don't know if
As-
anyone else has noticed, because my character actually has an extra item on myself,
Oh.
which is my mother's anklet.
Which might be why I'm bringing this up. But
Ankles.
you
Sorry.
hear you hear you hear as you called out, they called back and they're like, Vio, save me. And they're getting dragged, and you see them get dragged behind another set of trees as a path is opening up through the forest.
Can
I'm just gonna
I?
start sprinting.
I was gonna grab Vio and
Oh,
like
well,
toss him out and go like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
As you try to grab Vio, I'm just gonna use your token, by the way.
Oh,
I'm just gonna use your token for where your parents are, just to sort of give you a. Just because I don't have something for your parents,
yeah.
but a path is opening up, and you see down here, and they got brought off behind this area and sucked up into what looks like pulled back further into the forest. The forest is suddenly opening up to you.
I'm literally just dead set, focused.
Your full
Nothing
sprint.
else matters right now. Full sprint.
Start sprinting down.
Yep.
cool. Can I sprint after Vio?
You guys can sprint after Vio as you cut
I'm
this
sure the
corner.
only one that can catch up to him is fucking
Yeah.
Clover.
As you cut this corner, you see them right here
I'm
getting
gonna
pulled. You don't see by
follow.
what, but you can see that they are getting pulled further up into the forest.
I'm still going up
Meanwhile,
north,
Pills
but
doesn't
like,
even fucking know anything. He just keeps
Yep,
walking.
Timmy, by the way, is full sprint after you guys. What's going on?
I
Full panic.
I yell at Timmy. I'm like, "We don't fucking know. Vio's acting weird."
Hills, do you not follow them?
I roll poorly. I don't see shit.
No, you would
No,
see
no, no.
after all the commotion, you'd see everybody else running. But you don't see what Vio did at first. You just saw him sprint into the forest.
Nah, sure, I'll just follow. Why not?
As you guys run in, you do see that suddenly behind you, it starts to close.
God
Oh,
damn it,
okay.
Vio! This fucking.
And you guys continue. Do you continue to run as they're both pulled off?
off
You
of the
no
map.
longer see them.
Hey, yo,
Yeah.
Vio, why the fuck you run into the forest? But
Vio.
Really,
Well,
and
as
like
I
really,
as I keep sprinting up, I'm just like shouting back. It's my parents.
I have a lot
all right.
strength dexterity. Should I be able to catch up to him?
I mean, we're all running after him.
No, but can I like try to fucking tackle him?
You can roll both Vio and everybody who's chasing him and is trying to stop him. Roll a dexterity and strength check, but just know behind you it is closing faster and faster and faster towards you.
Wait, so we rolled
Fuck
Dex
that, I'm
and
not trying to
Strength?
stop him. I'm just following at this
You
point.
now feel like the forest is trying to close you off as it continues to open in the front. It's almost like a path is you're being forced along a path.
Yeah, I try to grab Vio.
Oh,
So-
boy.
And I have such shit rolls.
How the fuck did I
So-
beat you out all of you on Strength?
I got 18.
You're
Oh,
trying
I
to
know.
stop. So basically, because Vio is so dead set on this, as you finally think you caught up to him, he runs even faster.
Bitch.
He is
Oh,
just
shit.
he is booking it. You are trying to catch
Fast
up.
as fuck, boy.
Yeah, you are trying to catch up, but it is not working.
I'm like using my wings as well to get extra propulsion
Yeah,
on the ground.
you are.
And
He
just like a
is-
clover, I'm like, throw me! It's fucking fucking Lord of the Ring.
You just hear
Yeah.
the Sonic music start picking up in the
It
background.
did not
Choo,
work
choo,
out
choo.
well last time. I tried to pick you up.
Yeah, but I was knocked unconscious. Actually, no, I wasn't.
Oh, don't drag my parents into this tray, motherfucker. She goes parent bondage, and I'm like, no.
Whoa, what the fuck?
Don't you fucking
What?
dare.
All right, well,
As you are chasing him, basically you I'm like trying to think how else to put this. Basically, as you're chasing them, they're just getting sucked further and further and further into the forest. You guys are not sure where you are. Right now, all you know is that the forest is entirely enclosed around you as you run to the right, dash to the left, and you guys are basically just continuing to follow
Veo.
this
I just
image.
yell at Vio. I yell at Vio. You're gonna get us killed. Why would your parent be here?
Can I like roll persuasion to tell him like to slow down and tell us what's going on?
As you guys know, like all of you roll a perception check actually.
Hey, a semi decent roll.
So everybody who's not blind right now can tell that right now, if you stop, the thing or the forest is going to close on you.
Ah,
Can somebody trip Timmy?
Why
For
didn't
me?
you try to stop him?
no, don't trip Timmy.
Bruh.
All right, I guess we continue on chasing Veo. So.
Someone run back and reach out for Timmy, but then instead grab his bow and push him. Keep
Wow.
Keep up, bitch. No,
Long
you
live the
guys,
king.
you guys continue to chase. And now you're at the point where you feel like you're running not in a circle, but you feel like you're almost doubling back at this point. And then all of a sudden, Vio, the forest opens up. Sorry, I was not fully prepared for this. I didn't expect
that's not
this
what I
of all
wanted.
things to happen.
You're the fucking GM. Motherfucker, we're
DM.
supposed to know what this was gonna. The same difference.
No, so I'm saying I'm
GM,
quickly
GM,
I'm
GM
setting
master,
up
Yeah.
a
GM
map
master. Okay.
as fast as I fucking can. It's
Fuck.
gonna look a little off, but I mean, whatevs.
I'm still like quickly refresh because his cards are at the bottom of my screen still. It's fucking pissing me off.
Oh, nice.
It's like the context. It's like a
Don't see
context
them.
menu.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
me too. Click, draw, drag to deal.
So
yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
they see nothing
Oh.
at this point, but all of a sudden, you guys do notice that you suddenly open up and you run straight out to a little opening. This little
Is
opening.
Blake.
I know.
Okay, give me a sec.
That's on purpose.
This is actually annoying.
You suddenly open up to an opening.
Suddenly,
Opening,
Maokai
opening.
appears.
You open
And
an opening that opens
You
up.
see your parents in your vision. You see your parents suddenly get sucked back, and you don't see them anymore. They get sucked out of the trees, and by the time you reach the end of the tree line, you no longer see them.
So
Collapse here to my knees.
I
Very much out
I'll
of
just
breath.
run right
Very
behind him, fucking
distraught.
push him. Like, what the fuck's your problem, dude?
as you guys all get out of the forest, you just see the forest close, and you suddenly feel like you hear a voice. And I want everyone here to roll a wisdom. No, is there an arcana check or something?
Yeah, there's our. You can roll for Arcana.
Roll for arcana.
It's not hard.
How the fuck?
Beat up fucking
Ooh,
mage.
nice. I'll take
How the
it.
fuck how the fuck does the drunk barbarian is the one that has the highest Arcana roll of all things?
Why do you have so much
Um,
intelligence?
Everybody
should be 10 now.
basically hears, just in the air, they just hear a thunderous voice just going, "Defeat them and liberate us all."
We're gonna die.
What?
So we were inadvertently led to
And now
flank the encampment, is
I
what I'm
want
thinking.
all of you to roll a perception check.
I was gonna say, can I like roll perception to check what the fuck's around?
Oh, I got
Nice,
20.
an 8 or a 9.
As you roll a perception check, you see this empty open area just sort of out here, and all of a sudden you see the top and side of a wall,
Of a palisade.
Huh.
and you see an encampment that you are now above.
What?
Oh, we're north of the encampment now, I guess.
Can I walk over? Wait, is this like a giant wall or like a cliff?
It is a giant wall.
Okay, so
You hear many things walking and moving around inside.
can I like wait? You said we're above it, so can I look down to like inside the encampment just from like a bird's eye view?
No, above is a north.
Oh,
Yeah, you're north of the encampment.
okay.
I still don't want
Uh,
to fucking fight them.
The
I'm
wall
almost
is
9
about
HP.
12 feet tall.
Lynx, let me get on your shoulders.
I mean, I got a climbing speed. Can I climb the wall?
You can roll an acrobatics check, and I would need you to roll a stealth check.
Yeah. I can...
Anybody beside the wall needs to roll a stealth check.
I mean,
Oh,
someone
okay.
needs to straw right now, not knowing what the fuck's going on.
Acrobatics. Here's my acrobatics. And here's my...
There's my stealth.
So, all of you are pretty sneaky. And you see
Actually-
Clover.
Actually,
And
you
I'm
know what
just-
I'll do? Can I? Oh, actually, you got
Done,
it.
done.
I was gonna say I'll just like fucking put my hands together, just like fucking yank it.
Oh, vault him.
Yeah.
You do suddenly
I got
see
claws.
Clover's eyes sort of turn into diamond shapes as you look up the wall, and you just see in like one fell swoop, taps the ground and is now launched up on the wall and climbs up the side of the wall within a couple of seconds. Clover, I need you to roll a perception check.
All right.
I was gonna say,
Yeah, this whole one is good. It has rolls. What the fuck?
I was gonna
Nice.
say, Rin, vault me up. Then I was like, wait, no, if we fuck up, she's gonna yeet me over it.
Yeah.
Okay, 1 second.
That would have been hilarious.
I just end up in the middle of the fucking encampment and I die from it.
Uno momento. I am doing this real quick.
Wait, is that a 21 for perception?
Yes.
Yes,
Oh god.
Yep.
he sees all the things. Basically,
He's got a
as you
21
look
for
up,
fucking acrobatic and a 21 for fucking perception. Jesus Christ.
as you look up, you just see a full-blown encampment.
Ah.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Um,
jeez. Okay, fuck no.
you do notice off to the
That was me
west.
bonking. My
Off to the west, you do see a pile of what looks like corpses from a trader's. You do notice a couple of what looks like storage chests and a ballista with a lit, oiled fire arrow. Bolt, not arrow, bolt. That is facing out the door. And you do get sort of recollection back when you were talking to the barkeep that the orcs had been using ballista to fight off the Trents with fire arrow or fire bolts that they can't stop the fires from burning them. You see just off to your east an opening or almost a broken part of their barricade with an orc standing guard. You see multiple tents everywhere. One tent seems a little more industrial than the rest, with a couple of chests sitting out front of it. And you just see a whole bunch of broken crates and hay bales underneath you, traveling carts full of food, a bunch of orcs that are currently feasting at the bonfire, cheering on. You swear one of them's eating a leg that looks human, but the whole area is just basically they're all feasting and hiya and whatever. A couple orcs are sort of standing guard and are passed out. You can tell that their guard shift didn't last very long. And then the guy standing at the ballista, the orc, is like dead set staring straight.
Nice.
Okay,
So
how
it
about we
All right.
looks
get
like an actual, like,
How
hole in the
about
wall.
how about we rest before we
yeah?
approach them?
I
Yeah,
walk
yeah.
over to Vio and I go,
Oh, wow.
"What the fuck was that?"
I saw my parents. They were being dragged off.
Why the fuck would your parents be here?
I don't know. I just knew that I had to follow.
I just walk over. I'm like, did we eat any weird mushrooms?
No,
Upon
the potion you
guys-
gave me.
the pawn speaking, by the
Oh,
way,
maybe that's the problem.
you suddenly hear the whole forest just rumbles, and Clover, who's sitting on top of the wall, sees all the orcs just start darting around, looking around in fear, as you just hear, "The forest knows all. Defeat them and give us liberty."
Well, apparently the forest doesn't know that we're hurt as shit.
All right,
Thanks, Forrest.
All
We
right.
all did stealth checks, but thanks.
like it looks like we're nearly. I look at Vio. All right, wait. Can I pull Clover down and ask him what he saw? Because in context, we don't all know.
Yeah,
Or
you don't know a single thing, and
Yeah.
as you jump down, you do hear again, the force just calls out, and this time it almost sounds like it's rumbling specifically around the orcs. You do notice, as you were on the wall, by the way, that just past the encampment is a lot of dead trees. In a border, it's just a border of dead trees. You can tell they burned the area around them, probably to stop the Trents from coming close. But when the forest calls out to the encampment, it just goes, "You will be slain." And
Maybe
the rumbling stops again.
hard. Maybe. Actually, you know what? I honestly, after the fucking
Like,
terrible
hard.
fight we just had,
let's take a long rest first before we start up this next fight.
You do know that because the forest is so thick between that opening that you saw in the encampment,
Yeah.
that there's no way they'd see you. You're safe where you are for sure, especially with how the forest is currently threatening to kill them all.
Okay. So
Woo.
can we just take a long rest?
You can take a long rest.
Okay.
So is that
I'm
what
gonna do-
everyone's choosing to do, or is there anything
think
else
it's the
you
best
want
idea.
to do?
I
I am
wait,
taking a long.
really quick in my D&D Beyond, my character builder, I have like a +2 next to my level.
Oh, it means you have to change your change your level, like your act like on the right in the
Okay,
character
okay.
builder. Like yeah, change your level to on the right.
Wait, why do I only have Chase the Path of the Berserker? It's like choose one, but you only have one choice.
It's because we don't have any expansions or anything like
Same with
that.
me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
Some expansions, like I think Critical Role's expansion, a couple of theirs added a whole bunch of Berserker class
Yeah.
for their players.
Yeah, so there isn't. We don't have any expansions
Right.
at least for right now. I'm planning on getting them at some point in the future.
I own a few of them.
Oh, okay, but you don't have the subscription service, so you can't share it with us, right?
Yeah, I don't.
Okay. So basically, the way it works is that you have to own the books on D&D, on D&D Beyond, as well as the subscription service to try and to share them with everybody.
Yeah, you could share them and share the classes and share all that.
Yeah. So I don't think we shouldn't worry about it for now. If you
No, I
do just if you do decide to get everything, let us know, and then I'll try and help you get that all sorted out.
yeah, as you guys sort of sit there, you feel safe. The wall's high enough, and all the orcs sort of go back to. They almost were chuckling at the forest calling out to them as they go back to work. Basically, just partying, getting drunk, falling asleep everywhere. You can
Bob
tell,
people.
and this is midday. They're all
Yeah.
just getting hammered, and they're just getting out.
So
So you guys, if you guys take a long rest now, you would wake up probably in the evening.
yeah, that's fine because we do want to do an evening raid instead.
Is that what you guys are choosing to do as a party?
That's my
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that as well.
Okay.
Okay. So as everyone rests, basically you guys are sleeping well. You're back to full HP, back to full healing. You leveled up. You're feeling good. It's a very nice rest for everybody.
And I still can't believe I got 3 fucking HP.
Yeah, no, that hurt to see.
Yeah.
That hurt a lot to see.
Now 1, fuck my life.
And you can take the median health, but you rolled, so I was like, shit, I shouldn't let him do that.
No, it's either you decide to take medium or you can roll.
Or you roll, yeah. But basically,
Median is 6, so I'm still not. Like if I get 12 plus like 3, I get like fucking 15 HP.
Yeah, but whatever.
yeah, it's one of those things where
It's worth
the
risk.
higher your die is, the more worth it is.
Mhm.
You just got really unlucky.
Yeah, fucking now 1. Of all the fucking rolls, now 1 on that. Fuck my life.
Yeah.
Yep.
But yeah, so you guys all get to rest, sleep well. You hear this music playing on from inside the encampment, from a couple of humans clapping and cheering and singing this song in the corner as they're all scared to death, and then you just suddenly hear a lot of slashing noises and then the ending of music.
Ah.
They are probably a group of traitors that were caught and then killed, and they were added to the corpse pile. So yeah,
Nice.
Nice.
I was gonna
you
go
can't
back. I was
tell-
gonna go back to close to the wall, but you know what?
And just north of you guys, you do see that you guys are on like the main path north. This encampment was intentionally built in the center of the path, almost like a quote unquote checkpoint, but it's actually just a place they catch the traitors and kill them.
Oh my god! Actually, I have a funny fucking idea.
What is it? Run it by.
Okay, I'll actually go closer, even though I roll really poorly. I'll still go closer. Worst case, I have a really funny idea.
By this point, because of how drunk everybody actually here, I'll do this. No, you're fine.
Shit. I was gonna straight up if like the dude by the gate heard me and like looked over, I would have just like reacted like I was still a monster, just like act fucking stupid, and then
That'd
just
be
like
pretty
when I see it, I just go, "Wow," just fucking walk away.
That would
Just
be
run away.
But yes, you guys all rest. The evening is high, or the sun is high. Things are looking.
Wait, what? Sun?
Sort
I
of.
thought we were waking up in the
It's
evening.
no, I'm saying right now it's still midday.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
saying as you guys are going to rest because he walked next to the front.
Oh, okay.
Yes, as you guys rest, it's still midday. Timmy is sort of relaxing off to himself in the corner. He's a little skeptical of you guys raiding an entire outpost with just 5 of you, which is fair. But you do just hear everybody sort of full of joy inside the encampment, all the orcs, as they're partying and getting drunk and falling over and falling asleep. And you guys all just sort of rest off to yourselves, knowing that you have a long day ahead of you. Yes.
Yeah, so I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure we just all rest.
Yeah,
Yes,
so
you
we all
guys
rest,
rest.
and now it's evening, right?
Yes, and it's 8.
Okay. I think we should wait till like it's a little bit later, like more towards the night, and then we can go in.
Oh, you know what I said to that?
No, I'm saying it's 8 p.m. our time
Oh,
As in podcast.
because we started so late.
Yeah.
Not my fault.
Okay, I just rolled the dice 5 times.
mm-hmm.
I got a 1, a 2, a 1, a 1, and a 4.
Nice.
This is a devil dice, dude.
Why don't you get those kinds of fucking dice when you roll for damage?
Yeah, no.
Or attacks.
Oh, when I roll for damage, I roll in D&D Beyond or D&D roll 20.
Yeah.
I think what we need to do in our combat from VO to Clover would be a battle plan to get to get Links to somehow run all the way to this ballista 200 and how long did you say that you can run?
180.
Oh no.
180.
Oh god, okay.
I mean,
I mean-
what I want to do is I want to try to vault Timmy
Could
on
you-
top of the wall so he can just shoot them down.
Oh yeah, we could do. Okay,
We can
wait.
do
Is the
200
wall
God.
thick enough to stand on?
Well, yeah,
it's
Vio was up
it's a
there.
palisade wall. Well, Link's so Clover was
Oh.
hanging off the side of it,
Okay,
looking over.
so you
Uh,
can't
yeah.
like stand up
would
on
need
it.
you would have needed a 20, a nat 20 to try and stand on top and have nobody
Wait.
see you.
Oh my god, you know what I'll do? I'll throw a couple javelin up there to make kind of a platform for him to stand on.
Oh my god.
You
Oh.
do think that there is probably enough room to stand on, but you would have to keep your balance. They're logs, but they're not like thick.
Imagine my plan just fucking works for no reason.
Yeah.
Just throw fucking javelin.
Wait,
to make
can-
platform,
Who's-
just gang
Who's the
Timmy
strongest?
up
Is
there?
it you?
Yeah, it'd be
Nero?
Nero.
Get
Good one.
Nero to roll a strength check to take Timmy's short sword that I gave him from a long time ago because I thought he would need it to shove it into the logs and then have that as a platform to
So we're
stand
just
on and
prepping. Are we just
rain down
prepping,
hell.
like prepping our plan? Because
I don't know what you guys are doing right now.
Yeah, we're just now.
Yeah,
we're,
okay.
we're just talking out of our ass. We're not gonna do anything
Yeah.
for now. We're just gonna call it for there and
But yes,
go record
That is
the
the-
podcast.
that is the final
Hold over the
for
wall
you
at 80 miles
guys
per hour.
and your adventures of the orc.
Honestly, when you
camp.
said there's hay bales there, I was like, we really hope Blinks does a fucking Assassin's Creed jump.
he
The
could.
hay bales are high up. I mean, like, if the wall's 12 feet, the hay bales are 10 feet. They're up there. You could
They-
stand on top of the hay bales.
There's a card there.
But
You
they
can
are
try that
also
in there.
flammable.
D-
And there's a
There
ballista.
is-
Yes, so is the entire forest around the fucking camp. That's what we're trying to prevent.
But yes,
God damn it. I'm supposed to be the pyromaniac. The fuck you on about?
We had someone in our last campaign that used burning hands on a bridge and just fucking got us all killed.
Oh my god,
Bruh.
bruh.
I tried not to kill you the last session. I had to actively try to not let you die.
that was even after making sure some of the rats just disappeared for no reason. Just ran
Yeah.
off.
Yeah.
That was good.
alright.
We made progress.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yep.
Beanies and
I
I'll be
really-
working on the recap during the podcast.
Cool. I was really dead set on following the parents thing because just like,
Yeah, it's your
I really
it's
wish
your
I could've
plot.
just tackled you.
more just RP reasons based on the fact that we were very much being
Yeah.
held
I really
back
wish I
by
could have just,
going-
like-
approaching the front gates.
I really wish we could have just like tackled. I could have just like tackled
Alright,
you,
I'm gonna end
and
my
then you
stream.
like the forest just like closes up on us and just like drags us both